Good morning, everyone. It is Julie here with your Monday morning stock market news, where we're getting you up to speed with what you need to know before the market opens. So let's get into it. All right, guys, welcome back. Thank you all so much for being here, and happy May 1st. Unfortunately, today we are mourning the Boston Bruins getting kicked out of the NHL playoffs. Sad day, not much else to say about that there, but this morning we'll be taking a look at exciting stock market news, notable earnings reports, and which stocks are the morning's biggest gainers and losers. If you want to unlock some fantastic research tools, you can get 10% off TipRank subscriptions by following the links in the description down below. Now let's get right into this morning's exciting stock market news. U.S. stock futures are ever so slightly in the red this morning. Right now, Dow futures are down 0.01%, S&P 500 futures down 0.06%, and NASDAQ futures down 0.08%. JP Morgan will be taking over all of First Republic Bank's deposits and majority of their assets after the troubled bank was taken over by U.S. regulators. This came after regulators held an emergency auction over the weekend, where banks including JP Morgan, PNC Financial, and Citizens Financial were asked to submit offers. Banks like Bank of America and U.S. Bancorp were also invited but decided against bidding. First Republic Bank is down 45% in the pre-market this morning, while JP Morgan is up nearly 4%. JP Morgan said that our government invited us and others to step up, and we did. The deal will include $173 billion in loans and about $30 billion of securities. The JP Morgan stock is currently rated a strong buy with an average upside of over 16%. Shares of Iveric Bio are on the rise this morning, up over 18% after they agreed to be acquired for about $5.9 billion. They'll be acquired by Japan's Astellas Pharma, and it will be their largest ever acquisition, underlying the growth areas in ophthalmology. Astellas said that Iveric has promising programs and capabilities in the field of ophthalmology, including a potential treatment for geographic atrophy, an advanced form of age-related macular degeneration. The Iveric stock is currently rated a strong buy with a price target of $31, which it has since exceeded. And Chinese electric vehicle companies Li Auto, NIO, and XPeng have all reported their vehicle deliveries for April. Starting off with Li Auto, who delivered 25,681 vehicles in April, which was up over 500% year-over-year and 25% month-over-month. This marks their second consecutive month of exceeding the 20,000 delivery mark. Analysts currently rate their stock a strong buy with an average upside of 58%. XPeng delivered 7,079 EVs in April versus 7,002 in March. Their deliveries did decline 27.5% year-over-year from over 9,000 back in 2022. Their stock is currently rated a hold with an average upside of 6%. Then we have NIO. They delivered 6,658 vehicles, but analysts were looking for about double that amount. Back in March, they had delivered over 10,300 units. Deliveries were up 31% year-over-year, though. Analysts currently rate the NIO stock a moderate buy with an average upside of nearly 90%. Now, moving along to notable earnings reports. We have another fairly busy week ahead of us for the earnings calendar. On Tuesday, we'll be looking at big names like Pfizer, BP, Uber, Starbucks, Ford, and AMD. Wednesday includes Barrick Gold, CVS, and Qualcomm. And Thursday, we have a big lineup with Shell, ConocoPhillips, Moderna, Apple, Lyft, Coinbase, DraftKings, the list goes on there. And we'll wrap up the week with Warner Brothers, Discovery, Enbridge, and AMC. In the pre-market this morning, we've heard from SoFi. Their stock is on the rise after an earnings and revenue beat, plus boosting their fiscal year guidance. For fiscal 2023, their adjusted EBITDA is estimated to be $268 to $288 million, which increased $8 million from their prior guidance. Their Q1 loss per share of 5 cents was 3 cents better than analyst estimates, and revenue of $460 million grew 43% year-over-year, beating expectations by over $23 million. Analysts currently rate their stock a moderate buy with an average upside of 31%. And we also heard from Global Payments Network. They're slightly in the green after their earnings and revenue beat. They reported Q1 earnings per share of $2.40, beating expectations by 9 cents per share, and revenue of $2.29 billion grew 6% year-over-year, beating estimates by $280 million. They're expecting their adjusted net revenue to be in the range of $8.635 billion to $8.735 billion, which would reflect growth of 7 to 8% over 2022. Their stock is currently rated a strong buy with an average upside of 25%. And ON Semiconductor has jumped up nearly 6% in the pre-market following their earnings and revenue beat. For their Q1, they reported earnings per share of $1.19, 11 cents ahead of analyst expectations, and revenue of $1.96 billion, beat by $30 million and grew 0.5% year-over-year. Their stock is currently rated a moderate buy with an average upside of 28%. Now let's take a look at which stocks are the morning's biggest gainers and losers. Our biggest gainers this morning are led by Ascendis Pharma after they received a letter from the FDA that didn't approve one of their new drugs, but also didn't request any new trials. Trading under the ticker ASND, their stock is up nearly 18%. They're followed by Iveric Bio under ISEE, up 17%, and SoFi Technologies under SoFi, up nearly 6.6%. And our biggest losers this morning are led by the Zhongyang Financial Group. They are cooling off from meme-like gains last week, where they soared at nearly 200% after gaining popularity on Reddit. Trading under the ticker TOP, their stock is down 33.65% this morning. They're followed by Apellis Pharmaceuticals under APLS, down about 7.6%, and TG Therapeutics under TGTX, down 5.36%. So that is going to be everything for Monday morning's stock market news, getting you up to speed with what you need to know as the market opens. If you made it to the end of today's video, make sure you hit that thumbs up button and say good morning in the comments. I always love hearing from you guys. Thanks so much for watching. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you back here next time.